in Milwaukee, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Lions and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Jorge Villegas. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Alonso Gomez Phelps leading things off and takes a strike. Strike 2. That one the other way. Fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That's ball 2.
That misses the zone. Ball 3.
It's on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Stepping in, Billy Benjamin. Next one is off the plate, and now it's even 1-1. Fought off foul. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
That's a ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes a 2-2. This to third. Kendall to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab in this one, Isley Rosales. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And now the 0-1. Fouled off to the right. And that one moves his feet.
Ball 3.
Payoff pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Eddie Ariano stands in now and watches strike one. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, safe at the plate. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Ricky Hancock up now for the Brewers. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A 3-run homer. His 19th home run of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
That's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Up now for Milwaukee, John Cunningham. Cunningham matched a homer in his last game. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's ball 2.
Inside. And now it's 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. Runners in the corners here, one away. Dillon getting ready to hit. Hitless last night, and they only scored one run.
Inside, ball
Well,
one.
they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 1-0. On the corner for a strike.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Stays alive. Struck him out looking.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Augustin Montanez.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, top of the second.
Well, early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least one an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied
That's a
up.
ball.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
Right through there for a strike. Villegas with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And a strike on the outside edge.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
And a good start to the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Lamar Werner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Werner with a homer in his last game. Quick toss to first, and he's back in on a dive. A little bit high, maybe. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, makes the catch up against the wall.
Out of second, the right fielder, Dan McDaniel.
And there's a foul ball. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. Man at first, 1 away. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Jeff McAtee. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here at American Family Field, bottom half of inning number 2, Fisher Kendall up now for the Brewers. On the ground. Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw.
Oh.
And they get the out.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, number 3, Eddie Arellano.
This one in the air, center field. Werner under this one. Takes it in for the out. And for now, the home run streak takes a pause. A lot of game left, though.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Dennis Summers. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Popped up early. And the inning is over. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the catcher, Charles Early.
Charles Early.
Popped up left side, Merced under it, and there's one away.
Up next for Syracuse, the second baseman, Alonso Gomez-Phelps.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Cody Berger walked his first time. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out. Back here at American Family Field as we go to the last of the 3rd. Ricky Hancock up now for the Brewers. That one lifted to left. Oh, he can't bring it in. And that's going to get into the corner. And he's into second with nobody out.
Hey!
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the 3rd. That misses. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. McAtee. He makes the grab, and there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. Next for the Brewers, John Cunningham walked his first time. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Now a check on him at second, back safely. That one called a strike, and it's 1-1. Lined into right. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the
Grounded to third, could be 2. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2. Start of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Billy Benjamin.
Billy Benjamin.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Xavier Carter.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Benjamin aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Nope.
Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 1 out man at first. Now it's going to be Forrest to Monty. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball 1.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Cunningham in position. 2 down.
Up next for the Lions, the center fielder, Lamar Werner.
He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Digging in, Dan McDaniel. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Isaiah Dillon. There's a swing and a drive. Werner ranging into the alley. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him. So
they bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Derek Starr. On for his 20th appearance of the year.
Hey.
Man at second.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through it for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Fisher, Kendall, the next to hit. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, number 3, Eddie Arellano.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Got him looking. That's out number 3. Back here in Milwaukee, new inning getting started. Jeff McAtee digs in now. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. A little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now here is Alonso Gomez Phelps. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. And that one hit to first. Arellano tossed to second. To first. Double play. Nicely done. In there for strike 1.
That's a ball.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off.
That's a ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
3-2 now. McAtee on third with 2 out. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create.
Makes the catch. Inning over. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Dennis Summers up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Handles, throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Next for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 20, Ricky Hancock.
Spins the plate. That's strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Fires over to first. Play is made, 2 out. New pitcher now, John Newby.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
2 down, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Larry Ayala. That's in there. Strike one. Ayala recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
All one.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
Brewers,
on here,
number
Alejandro
14.
Cabrera.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ball. That's inside.
Benjamin went off for 2 homers in his last game.
Ball.
Pitch
Ball
misses.
in.
And now 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
That one in there across the letters.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter.
Ball.
He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away. 1 out man at first. Forrest to Monty now at the plate. 1 for 2.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
This one in the air, center field. Cunningham gets under it, makes the grab.
Up next for the Lions, the center fielder, Lamar Werner.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Goes down looking. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, John Cunningham.
Number 8, John Cunningham.
Hey. No 0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The shortstop, John Merced.
Ball that's outside. Hey.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
In the air, right field, McDaniel on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Isaiah Dillon will hit next. A switch hitter batting right.
Isaiah Dillon.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball that's in.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Didn't go. That's down
Ball
and
3.
in. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging.
Now pitching from the
Tino
Brewers,
Maraville on to pitch here.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on to pitch so far this year. Clearly a very relied upon arm in this bullpen.
McDaniel.
Right through there for a strike.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Maraville goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The third baseman, number 13, Jeff McAtee.
Hey.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1-2 now. Line drive. And he can't make the play. One gone, runner at first. Charles Early getting ready to hit.
Ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. Cunningham under it. He's got it.
Up next for the Lions, the second baseman, Alonso Gomez-Bell.
Inside ball.
That one
That's ball
misses, and it's 2-0. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 1-1.
Ball inside.
McAtee off of first with 2 away. And that is out of play. Two now. Just off the outside edge.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Caught him looking for the K. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 7th, Agustin Montanez up now for the Brewers. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. On the ground to the left, Berger gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Brewers, the third baseman, number 24, Fisher Kendall.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first, and 2 away now. Eddie Arellano, the next to hit. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball down.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Popped up first base side. Benjamin under it. And that is that.
Now pitching for the
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Leroy Cleary.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
High fly ball lifted into near right field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Syracuse, the first baseman, number 23, Billy Benjamin.
Left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Now here is Xavier Carter in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Now the 0-1.
That's outside.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing zone.
The left fielder, number 9, Forrest Demonte.
Yeah.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact. He's really
Yep, that ball
tightening
went
up
out.
his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next
Ball,
offering
that's too high.
misses, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. That ends the frame.
Now
Pitching change here, Rick Davies.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Ball, that's down. Hey.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and it did it perfectly.
Summers gets his lead at first with nobody out. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
That's ball 2.
Just
ball 3.
missed. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away. One out man at first. Larry Ayala up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball. Ball.
There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone,
3.
middle away.
And ball 4,
that's
2 aboard.
Ball
He's
4.
making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
On the ground to first. Benjamin over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Brewers,
It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bruno Lantigua.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Hey.
Next
Ball,
pitch is
that pitch is out.
outside.
Nope.
And they'll do it again. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for the Lions, the right fielder, Dan McDaniel.
That's a little bit low. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Ground ball right side. Ariano steps on the bag, and they're down to their last out.
For the Lions,
Jeff McAtee now at the plate.
Jeff McAtee.
Outside, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that skips into dirt. That's the ball game.
The first two games of this series really good. Exchange punch for punch, blow for blow. But tomorrow will be a big one, especially in a day game. There might be some shadows in the afternoon. So you really want to focus on scoring early and playing very good defense to prevent runs. We'll see who wins it tomorrow.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.